So, is an annuity a good investment for an elderly person, a retiree, a senior citizen, World War II generation? We're going to cover that. Oh, by the way, my name is Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. This is a big-time, serious topic, and I'm going to go through it in detail so that you can make a good decision, whether it's you out there making the decision for yourself or you're making a decision for your mom or dad or somebody like that. But we're going to cover that after this music. We are going to cover a ton of content today. I'm going to go over the history of annuities. I'm going to go over my 2 questions that you need to ask and answer, my acronym pill that I've come up with. We're going to talk about suitability and all of that stuff in this video. So let's talk about the history of annuities. I think that's important for you to get a foundation of kind of how this all started. Annuities started in the Roman times. The dutiful Roman soldiers and their families were rewarded by the empire for laying it on the line, right? And they got a lifetime income stream payment from the empire. And that's where annuities started. And that's, in essence, the single premium immediate annuity, the grandfather of all annuities. That's where that started. It's been sold in this country for hundreds of years. So, annuities have been around forever. They're the only product on the planet that will pay you for the rest of your life and guarantee a lifetime income. But they've been around forever. That doesn't mean you need an immediate annuity, but we're going to talk about all the annuity types and if it fits for you. I've come up with 2 very unique ways to determine if you need an annuity, and if you do, what type works best contractually for you. The first 2 questions that I've come up with. Every single person that calls Stan the Annuity Man, and I encourage you to do that, go to theannuityman.com and set an appointment to speak with me. But I ask them 2 questions. The first question is, what do you want the money to contractually do? And the second is, when do you want those contractual guarantees to happen? Let's take those 2 questions and I'll give you a couple examples. What do you want the money to contractually do? I want income. Second question, when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? I want income to start now. Well, then we've determined that you might need a single premium immediate annuity. Let's do it again. What do I want the money to contractually do? Income. When do I want those contractual guarantees to start? 7 years from now. Okay, we've narrowed it down to 2 product types. Deferred income annuities, it could be a QLAC as well, and income riders. Okay, from just those 2 questions, I'll quote all carriers to find the highest contractual guarantees, and then we will discuss them. Let's do it again. What do you want the money to contractually do? I want to protect the principal and get some interest. When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Now. Okay, great. That is a multi-year guarantee annuity. That's the annuity industry's version of a CD. See how simple that is? So let's do it again. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Now, the second thing I've come up with is an acronym called PIL. P stands for Principal Protection. I stands for Income for Life. L stands for Legacy. And the other L stands for Long-Term Care / Confinement Care. So let's do it again. Principal Protection, Income for Life, Legacy, Long-Term Care, Confinement Care. If you do not need to contractually solve for one or more of those items in the PIL acronym, you do not need an annuity. There's no G for growth. There's no M for market. There's no S for stocks. It's PIL, Principal Protection, Income for Life, Legacy, Long-Term Care, Confinement Care. You can contractually solve for those 4 items using annuities. So let's do it again. 2 questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? And then use the PIL, Principal Protection, Income for Life, Legacy, Long-Term Care, Confinement Care. That's it. That's the way to determine if you need an annuity and what type, and even better than that, if you don't need an annuity. So I get a call the other day from a son, and his mother had been pitched an indexed annuity. Now here's the scary part about all of this. The mother's in her 80s, and some agent, advisor, had pitched his mother some indexed annuity. She went to the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar, ate the bad chicken dinner, and this was the pitch. And the son was calling because the pitch sounded too good to be true, because it is. And he was saying, is this suitable and appropriate for my mom? The answer is no, it's not. Okay? For elderly, senior citizen, World War II generation people, in my opinion, you don't do anything that's complicated. You do simple products, you do principal protection products, you do lifetime income products. That his mother did not need an indexed annuity, and I made sure that he fully understand that, and he intervened so that she did not make that mistake. Remember that with annuities, any type of annuity, these are transfer of risk products, transfer of risk contracts. You're either transferring the risk for them to protect that principal, you're transferring the risk to protect you from outliving the money, longevity risk, and in a lot of cases, you're transferring the risk to protect you from no stock market volatility and no stock market losses. So just remember, annuities equals transfer of risk. For senior citizens, the elderly, when you buy an annuity, you need to buy it for the contractual guarantees, and in essence for everybody out there. But we're talking about elderly senior citizens, the World War II generation. Should you buy an annuity? Isn't appropriate. Own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. Never, ever, ever buy an annuity for hypothetical, theoretical, projected, back-tested, hopeful agent return scenarios, unicorns chasing the butterflies. Never buy that. Buy the contractual guarantees. Why? Because annuities are contracts. They're transfer of risk strategies. So when you make the decision, make it solely on the contractual guarantees. Hey, do me one favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell beside it so you can get alerted to my videos. And by the way, you can leave a comment as well. So is an annuity a good investment for an elderly person? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. That's the reason you need to go to theannuityman.com. Set a time to speak with me. You can schedule a call and we'll talk for 30 minutes. I'll listen. I use my ears and mouth in proportion, 2 to 1. I'll listen to you and I'll put together a customized plan, or I'll tell you if an annuity is not suitable and appropriate. You can also get my books there. I'll ship them to you for free and under no obligation. You can run quotes. It's all there. You can listen to my podcast called Fun with Annuities. So I look forward to seeing you on the next Stan The Annuity Man video. Before you leave, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you next time.